They don't know how to ask right now. We say we want to pay money, but they will not ask. But they'll be complaining too that money was not enough. They'll give you some excuses. I'm telling you guys, there's something going on with Baba Underground that is delaying them. When you see something that everybody wants the most, everybody wanted to do it quickly. Okay? And like then nothing is being done. Then this is problematic. This is problematic on both sides. It shows there is something that we don't know, which they are up to, but we don't know. But to everybody who is for this just from about or whatsoever, because me, I'm just alone here. I don't want to cooperate with them, work with them. I don't want to group with them. I'm just alone here. And one important thing is that we share the same followers, all of us. People who come here go elsewhere. So anybody who tell they are close to that man, ask them these questions and don't make it like a joke. Let the pressure be on. Look at the week Baba Mohbad was not seen, that the pressure was on. The man came out back. Okay, once you guys begin to take serious steps, solution will come very quickly, because Baba Mohbad, when you pressure him, he will pressure other people. Let's be on pressure. This is not time to relax. 5 good months has elapsed. 5 months has elapsed. No explanation. How did we spend that 5 months? We build spending. We build Prime Boy. We build the nurse. We worked underground. That is the product, the outcome of the underground work. It is beautiful. That's what I'm telling you, right? I say go up, come down. Most of these things I'm saying, it will come back to be like that. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Let it start. Let it not be like we are relaxed, because this is, you see, when everybody will have lost interest, that's when they'll say they want to just do anything. They may be, let me tell you something, right? One strategy for them, there are 2 ways, because as a businessman, I understand these things very well. I've worked very well in the public space. I understand what it means by controlling the public narrative. Controlling the public narrative, they can put up a fake fight in the media, a fake fight, and be serious, because they don't want to hurt you, the public. So they will be on your side, whereas they are not on your side. It's just like you have 2 rich musicians who are friends behind the scene, but publicly they are singing against themselves. So you fans are behind them. You are fighting, and they are catching out. It's keeping them on the spotlight. By the end of the day, they get united back. Who wastes the time? You waste your time creating more enemies against the other person, insulting the other person, exposing yourself, in fact, endangering yourself among yourself, while there are 2 people who are playing on you. That is one. And then secondly, it may be real that the fracas is real, the fight. But what step are you taking, you as a fighter? A fighter takes step. If I use hand to hit you, you take plank to hit me. You take iron, you hit me. Where are the steps taken towards DNA? What attempt? This 5 months elapsed. They say, wait. Is it because of DNA that you went to meet Berekete, or just for Mohbad?
I think all.
Papayano, good morning.
Come on. There's family issue here involved. And in the day one, Berekete even said it. Day one, he said it that Baba Mohbad waiting carry come. Now waiting kill your pikin. But later on, when a caller called on the line, he said, okay, DNA, they said DNA should be done. And then he accepted that DNA will be done or whatever. I'm also psychoanalyzing Berekete. I'm seeing what is happening. I'm seeing the light. You know, there's one thing they cannot escape: intelligence. Intelligence. Human has that part of intelligence that they can quickly, fast understand ahead of the other person. It's a level of intelligence. Okay, you see somebody speaking, put 1 + 1 together from what they are speaking. You can catch what they want to do. And that's why Berekete is very, very intelligent, very, very intelligent, very, very intelligent. And in his intelligence, he has another thing that they call humility. That humility, he knows how to use it to pass, to catch out something. And he used that tactic yesterday. In the midst of anger, Not everybody can stabilize themselves back. So people, when they got angry, they're angry. They don't have that intelligent part to calm themselves back and act like nothing happened. But he has that, he's displaying his intelligent skills. It takes a level of intelligent understanding of life to be able to switch. He has multi-personality, multi-person. He can switch. I've seen his skills. He's very, very intelligent, as you see. Forget about how he speaks. That is one of the ways that he used to penetrate on people easily. So these are tactics that when I look at him too, I can look at what he's doing and I understand what he's doing, which means why I do sometimes. I know those things.
Do they need to get permission from the government to do this private autopsy? Can Baba just say, I want to do it, and they will allow him? And is it tenable in court? That's number one question.
You know, the thing
okay.
That yeah, they can request for a DNA, they can call for an autopsy to be done, but they will have to go through the court, either through the coroner. They can write to the coroner, the chief coroner, the coroners. We have the head of the coroners, okay, that all they do, they unravel the cause of death, okay. So you can write to the coroners telling them to allow you, okay, because this coroner office, it's a governmental body. Falana wrote to them, okay, that we need to unravel, we need a coroner investigation in this matter. So, and in the coroner, it's a setting whereby the witness will come and explain what they know. Okay, coroner is always two things. Most times in most countries, coroner is used when the medicals cannot dictate what caused the death. Then they turn to coroner. Coroner will allow them to invite the witnesses to be able to speak freely without any police, because usually interrogation with the police, there may be fear and so many things, torturing sometimes. But with the coroners, no torturing. You will be free, relaxed, you will say your piece the way you know it. So when the coroners are done, they will submit a copy of what they have. They will submit it to the DPP of the state or submit it to the Ministry of Justice. So which will be like a combining evidence. Everybody, or everything police do, everything coroner inquest do, at the end of the day, it will get to the Ministry of Justice. Okay, and in some cases, depending on the profile of who has passed, it is the governor who will come out and talk about. But I don't think Mohbad has got to that state that someone will want to come and tell us what killed Mohbad. Like to tell the whole country, this is what happened, he died of this, that. I think the magistrate will be able to handle it. That is in the coroner inquest. They'll be able to handle it. So on the side of whether the document is valid or not, in as long as you go through the court, you take permission from the court. It is, once the court give you permission, the court may even recommend you some centers where you can get it done, which they see as an authentic center. Like in the case of Sylvester.
Okay. Now, this is the thing. With what
in the case of Sylvester, there was private autopsy in another institution. Private autopsy was conducted there. The result they got was different from what was done by the state. So at the end of the day, they call some of those doctors together with government doctor. Okay, they ask some questions, they go through some process again, then they fault the private autopsy. The government one, because they say that Sylvester or Romani, that is the name of the guy. They said the father complained that Mohbad, that the guy drank, they forced the guy to drink a substance because he refused to join their occultic group. All right. So now that was the information the father had. The father was expecting an autopsy or toxicology that will show that there is that substance in his body or any poisonous substance. But the government autopsy could not ratify. They couldn't find that at any point in time that guy drank anything poisonous. They said they checked his esophagus, everywhere was clean, his intestine, every part of his body. They didn't see any such substance in his body. Whereas the other person, the private person who did, that one saw substance in the body. But when they collaborated, they did it again. At this point in time, they didn't see. When the Vinci higher institution with the government institution, they combine together. Okay, come, let's do it together. So will somebody say they bribe the guy?
Bad one. Look at how he start talking to that woman on the phone. Is Baba Mohbad a scientist? Does he have to be a scientist to be carried along in the?
I think they have issue with this case. Yeah, the case is biting.
Issues, and they are, I'm telling you that their house is not in order. No, you understand? Their house is not in order. So what I would say is, let's talk to Baba Mohbad.
Before you finish, this is what I expect Berekete to say. Okay, you said we should wait for 10 weeks. 10 weeks for what? Let him be clear. Is it autopsy and toxicology or just toxicology? When he answers, okay, what can we do in the space of that 10 weeks? Can the coroner inquest continue? Can the DNA be done? We can't just fold our hands. That's
what I was about to say. I was about to say that
he doesn't have understanding of the case. That's Berekete and his team. I mean, that's what it's just showing. I mean, the understanding is not there of the case. You need to be briefed very well.
No, you understand that case. What?
And those, listen about you guys should keep having fake hope now, please. Now we are seeing see the accumulation of mistakes. Okay, we need to fix things. Those who are with Baba, she understand. They need to enumerate what they want, and Berekete need to be briefed on those things. Okay, and they have to present those things. You cannot. How can you have planned a call to meet with the governor's spokesperson? Okay, Minister, Commissioner of Information, that that is speaking almost for the whole affair of the state, and is also discussing the strategy that is being undergone so far. You must have a list of things that you want to achieve. Okay, like now they mentioned coroner inquest. What date was given to them? We don't know. It was the Lagos State governor who ordered for the authorization of the coroner inquest. That the one who gave us coroner inquest. Now that coroner is not sitting, we have so many other circumstances that can help us catch some suspect pending autopsy and toxicology. So many suspects outside there right now working for free. But with coroner inquest and some briefing from coroner inquest, this will help us in the case, not sitting down and crossing our legs or our arms. But these things are not discussed. It's just left there. What do you want us to do? Go on. Who hasn't spoken? Please take the mic, take the floor.
To push more. You see, we need to push more. See, I would say that the team are slow, and that is why we are here. They are slow. We need to push more. We need to advocate for them to work more faster. If Baba needs to be flying from Abuja to Lagos every now and then, if his lawyer needs to come to him in Abuja, let him sign all the paperwork.
That's my problem here. The team with Baba, they don't know what to do. They don't know anything.
Where is that?
God.
Don't see, let me tell you something.
Yes.
Don't promise from about governor. Okay, I want to ask you a question. Let's say it was Governor Sanwo-Olu that this man spoke to like this. Would you be happy? Without touching some areas, you don't know time of coroner inquest. You don't know whether toxicology. From that conversion, we cannot even differentiate between toxicology and autopsy. We cannot differentiate. From that conversion, we cannot even differentiate between toxicology. We cannot differentiate between toxicology and autopsy. I mean, what did we benefit? What did we gain from here? Nothing.
Nothing
was planned. It's just like a drama, like a chilling. I mean, let's be frank. Please.
I'm with you, Papariano. I think they should have jotted down the points they were going to ask the commissioner today, because even Berekete himself was, because a lady called and Berekete was asking that question on behalf of that lady. I think those questions should have been questions that they had on the paper that they were going to ask the commissioner. Like we don't even know if the coroner inquest is going to come up again. We don't know, because he mentioned it, but he brushed it off. Do you understand? So it's like the people with Baba, they need
and
to...
The sniper. You see why 1 month ago, I was harsh on Baba and the team. When there's one guy coming, there's one guy, the Arifa, one guy that came. We have been doing this. I said, what have you guys done on the ground? He said they wrote a letter to the coroner inquest. A letter with that address, nothing. Believe me, that letter, if that letter get to my office as a chief coroner, I tear it, I throw it away. No address, no name. What are we saying here? What am I dealing with?
Looking at what happened,
They say Hell City wrote that the prime boy spending is needed. Go and read that petition. No address, nothing. Who are you addressing? I want to know where you're coming from. I want to know who you are. You are writing to me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when we are saying that Baba Mohbad, his lawyer is nothing's professional. It's like they are playing something. There's a game that they are playing. That's what I see here. There's a particular game that they are playing.
Papariano, that boy's case, really, I don't know much about it, but I want to ask some questions so you can put it to this one, right? The boy, you know, should they doing or whatever. Did they
Timothy Adegoke.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Did they do autopsy and toxicology on that boy as well, or they didn't?
Timothy case.
They did.
Yes, they did.
So everything was done in Nigeria.
Sure.
So why do they need to send Mohbad's one abroad?
But that case was obvious. Not all. That case was too obvious. And the confession on that, the confession was, I mean, the people confessed, told about the truth, how he was butchered, how he was killed. So with autopsy, I don't think they did toxicology. Autopsy was what they did. Postmortem.
Okay. All right.
He has punctures in some part of his body.
No.
Blood was
autopsy
dripping.
is just analyzing the organs, like the organs. You don't have to check blood, check medical. Toxicology, I can be alive. Toxicology, you can do it for a dead person or somebody who is alive. Is the checking of toxic compound in your body, toxins.
Another question, is it fair to say the Commissioner of Information came online to do like a damage control, in the sense that I would have preferred, you know, when you give people time to go think about stuff, you're already letting them plan what they're going to say. Like yesterday when Berekete got through to him, why didn't he just throw those questions to him? Don't give him time to think about things. Why would you let him go have like 24 hours to process what he's going to talk about? Do you understand? Like,
I swear they defeated Berekete. I don't know how it's going to come from here.
Yeah, because
it's a mind game. Like it's a good play. He played very well, and Berekete submitted to their role.
I don't know if Berekete was pretending. Let's give Berekete benefit of doubt. Maybe because every time that man is speaking, he's doing Those sounds might mean something that probably he knows that this man is just trying to. Yeah, you understand. So I'm going to give Berekete that beep. I just think the people with Baba now, they need to buckle up. They need to act professional. They need to behave like they are actually learned and educated. See, you might know things does not mean you know everything. You need to take people's advice. I don't know if Baba is going to go to Berekete tomorrow or next tomorrow. I don't know if this is it. And I don't know if the opportunity has been wasted.
Or maybe he's just going to go back home and sleep and wait for 10 weeks.
Yeah, and look at another thing I'm looking at is this here. How long will Baba keep going to Abuja without? At some point, he's going to get tired.
He's there now. Baba is there now. What do you mean going? Baba is there.
But that man said he's going to go back to Lagos. That man said he's going to go back to Lagos. Berekete said he's going to go back to Lagos. So if he goes back to Lagos and is not present in Berekete anymore, slowly that man might get tired and it might just give up. It might just submit to whatever they bring. I know justice is going to come, but that justice we're expecting, are we going to get the right one? Somebody's going to go down, but it might not be the person that we expect. I just think they're going to pin it on someone with the way this thing is going. They know people are not backing down. People want to know what happened to this guy, but they are just going to pin it on. It might be Prime Boy. It might be someone neutral that you don't even know. Someone is just going to take the fault. 100%.
Just imagine 10 good weeks.
This is what I think about Berekete's approach. And I won't fault him for giving them time. You know, they used to say something that if you want to catch a monkey, you behave like a monkey. I feel like why he's calling them is to be able to let them expose themselves and be able to quote them. That, but you said it, sir, when I ask you this is what you said, but it is contradicting. And again, for him to ask of the name of the lab or hospital, I feel like maybe they want to do a follow-up too. But my own problem that I have is the fact.
Can we just listen to the clip again? There are some questions Berekete asked that was not answered. So let us stop there.
Even Baba.
Let me play it. Let me play it and let us stop it there. If you guys, do you guys mind?
Yes, play it. It just
Yeah, I'll play it. If you send, just tell me to stop. Yeah, like so that we can put it. We can analyze, like psychoanalyze them. When I'm playing, if there's anything you want to comment, tell me to stop it there. Then you will talk about it. Let's be tapping the screen.
Once again, I am sorry.
Tap the screen.
No, please, so I'm forgetting that. Because, I mean, it was a misunderstanding. Thank you. I'm also sorry for anybody but not. It's all right. My attitude, that's not me. Thank you, sir. We are live on air. Okay. Today, the whole world is listening. Okay. Without interrupting you, tell us the position of Mohbad's case as far as Lagos State government is concerned. What you were told, the effort the government have made, the effort government don't make on top of the matter, and where the matter they now as far as Lagos State government they concerned. Thank you so much for the opportunity to get our own side of the story. And once again, let me just apologize to anybody who has been hurt by yesterday's encounter. Not the normal thing. They are talking occur all the time. And now to Mohbad, as far as we are concerned in Lagos, it's a very big tragedy. The young man who has a very promising life ahead of him and who was doing well in his career, very well done, and just died in such a situation. And we felt that it's a matter that we shouldn't allow to lie to. So the government moved in there to say all of the autopsy, all of the scientific evidence that can lead to whoever they are the culprit in this crime that we must apply as it is done in the.
You see, this man keep talking about autopsy. So there is misunderstanding here, and between both of them, nobody is correcting each other. Is it autopsy that you guys are doing right now, or you guys are doing toxicology?
And he mentioned DNA as well. He mentioned DNA.
And whose DNA?
Oh no,
Mohbad's DNA.
we don't know.
That man does not know. That man does not know what he's saying.
Is it that Nigeria can do DNA? Nigeria can do DNA. When is it that DNA will be done? Is that Nigeria cannot do DNA again? Hello, guys.
Yeah.
Man,
This because I hear this. Yes, yeah, they are not conscious. Both of them don't know. Both of them don't know what is what here.
Or maybe they are just playing for. Maybe they are just asking for us. Maybe
Yes. Just friend. They don't know what. Because I hear DNA will be done. Let's go. I hear DNA will even DNA will be done. 5 months DNA is not done on Mohbad yet. Nothing is done. That's what he's saying. Yeah, including autopsy. Because the moment they remove Mohbad from that grave, the first thing to do in the forensic autopsy is to locate this dead body, whether it was even the real body, whether it matched, whether it was the Mohbad indeed that was buried. They have to check his DNA, get this information first. 5 good months it was not done, and it will be done. Autopsy will be done. DNA will be done. I think there's a problem here.
was the first thing they're supposed to do in Nigeria, even before they send those things out. They should have done the DNA in Nigeria even before they send those toxicology.
So that for us to stop this kind of thing from happening, and then to justice whoever have been found to have been comfortable about it. And as you do this, do forensic examination. I think about 2017, because the government built and commissioned the best and only type of his, only one of his type, forensic laboratory in Lagos, in the West Africa. Can't find it in any other part of West Africa. I don't know of any other parts of Africa. There's only one of type. I remember when we had an incident on $10 bridge, the popular bridge in Lagos called the $10 bridge.
Because in an hour time, I might be going for an errand. Let me see.
And so many vehicles that people are bought beyond recognition. This laboratory helped us to identify every done in some places. It's a laboratory specially made to identify crime. Can people with people specially trained who can go to the scene of a crime, pick up blood, pick up body fluid, anything at all that can match anybody, and the laboratory will tell you who has this blood type, who has this body fluid. It will show everything. In fact, so sophisticated was the laboratory that most of our people got that to the back then they did to reading. They brought in over 20 from the United States of America to come and train our people on how to use this laboratory. And we use the laboratory to restore so many crimes. Unfortunately, this laboratory was burned down during the instant. So, wait, Honorable Commissioner, sir. Yeah. This same.
I told you they will play the blame game. They are playing the blame game here. That the laboratory that was created 2017.
You see that laboratory bar? Is a like two decking a blue paint government building that is just build and keep, nothing there inside, nothing there. But it's a government building and everybody in Lagos know. So that thing they want to start doing now, they want to shift all the blame of Mohbad not getting quick justice or get justice in from the government on the Nigerian youth. Because now we they shout, say we want justice now, you get. And the youth they shout. So these people are just playing one kind of don't get game that I don't even understand where they think they will end it. That building was an empty building. Nothing. The commissioner was an empty building. Nothing there inside. Blue paint. Anyone where that answer should be able to account for it. Like should tell you that building is an empty building. Nothing there inside.
You know the saying here. What is atoning me right now? What is flabbergasting me? What is making me crazy right now is that are they saying that they have not done Mohbad's DNA at all? Because maybe Baba have been requesting for Mohbad's DNA so that Baba can now go and get injunction from the court and now proceed to check Liam's DNA. But them now not allowing Baba to come and take sample for anything, because I don't think Baba has made an attempt to take Mohbad's sample. All this one we are saying right now that, oh Baba, if you want to do DNA, Mohbad is still there now, let them go and use DNA, let them go and use Mohbad DNA. What if they are prohibiting Baba? But as Baba make that attempt, so people around Baba again, they are the one that you can blame for this. Because they don't know what they want. So you get. And Baba too don't know what they want. And Berekete too. Berekete is one man soldier. That's what I see. I was expecting maybe some of his expert, okay, to remind him about some things, to be pointing at some areas, because I can't believe Berekete is making the same mistake that Benga or Motoshon is making. They are using toxicology for autopsy. What we know from what Yabo just said, okay, before was that autopsy was done, that they are waiting for toxicology to come, including from the statement of Governor Sanwo-Olu. The autopsy was done, but they are waiting for toxicology to be brought back from abroad. And now this man is telling us that it is on cue. That Mohbad sample that was sent to Pennsylvania, Hosham, NMS laboratory, that it is on cue. That the best one that we have in West Africa, that we have here doing protest, 2020 protest, it was burnt down. They must look for a way. And all these things tell you one thing, that the politician, the man that is behind this crime, is there smiling. See, abele ni gboni, abele ni gbonron, abele ekin gbonron ni, e ma gbonron ni sin. That's what they are doing to us. That Abi will say we no go hear word. This time we will hear it. Because this more or less like someone is showing to you that there's nothing you can do here. And we don't know, we will see. But maybe Berekete will take more action, because he was telling this man yesterday that, let me speak to your big boss. Let me play that one. I don't think I have it. where he was saying that,
What he said
let me
was,
speak to your boss that is going to speak to Governor Son if this man doesn't respond. Then this man said, okay now. Can you guys see where we are right now? And where do we go from here? That's why pressure is very, very important to be mounted here.
in all the names, Peprano, in all the names you've been hearing, in all the rumor names and everything, who do you think, in your logical conclusion, who do you think is behind
Ask the
this
whole
thing?
house. Everybody who wants to attend to it, ask everybody. I mean, me, I answer last.
I mean, in this aspect, at this stage, in all the names we've been hearing, all the rumor names and stuff, who do you think is this powerful that can pull these strings? Who do you think?
It's the Oba. Oh. Can I say the Oba? The Oba. The Oba. The Oba has good interaction with the government. He has good relationship with the government. So I believe he's the big guy, the big shot behind all the strings.
Don't worry, we have names like Kubana Chief Priest, we have Davido, we have Oba, we have Samilari, we have Naramali, who else again that is connected in one way or another, whether who is nice or whether who is no good. Like Davido was nice, and at least he was nice. He gave 2 million, but his name was heard in this, his name surfaced. So, whose involvement do you really think that can cause this delay? Or can we say that woman is innocent here and everybody is scared of this big man that is involved? That is like a duress that is making nobody to want to talk?
It's not innocent.
Because I don't want to believe that it is small
Wumi is not
women.
innocent,
Wumi
brother.
Wumi
Wumi
that
knows
this.
everything.
I don't want to believe it's
Wumi knows
a Wumi
everything.
one annoying. Loan Jackie Nigeria everywhere come out unstable by
No,
believe
it
me.
isn't Wumi, sir. I want to believe
Yes.
Wumi wants what the big guy wants because it's for her favor, it's for her good. Who know one good life?
But
Get.
if Wumi was
So
indeed innocent, if she was indeed innocent, why not doing DNA?
She's not innocent, Papa Rihanna.
She's not innocent.
That's what I said. If I said
And that is why she keeps
said
going stronger and
she was
stronger.
indeed innocent,
She
why
would do DNA.
has she not done the DNA?
She would have done it if she was that innocent.
She said we should go and wake Mohbad from the grave now to come and tell her to do that. We don't have right to tell her that. So I believe she knows she's playing a dummy game. I believe she's playing a dummy game herself.
That's the reason why
She's not innocent.
she being so stubborn all this while, because they know they have told her, don't worry, DNA has not been done, toxicology has not going to be done, don't be worried about it. These people, they just blind.
All stations settle.
You know, they told her that all these people, they just blind, everything will be done. They're just trying to destroy that body, destroy evidence, everything before they can do anything. So that's why
In my own
she's so
opinion,
strong. That's why making her so
in my
strong.
own opinion, I think
Oh,
the
God,
lawyer, I don't know if I'm making any sense. The lawyer, which is fighting for a woman, I think the federal government, as in the Lagos government, is afraid of him. Because you remember, they said, I think they give him some liquid to drink in the how do they call them? These crime fighters, how do they call them? EFCC, something like that.
Look, this NDLEA,
Okay, this is drug, the drug
Nigerian Drug
agency.
Law Enforcement Agency.
Yes, I think there is something more to that. I don't know, because if they should review anything and maybe anything that go against the woman, and the lawyer will disagree, and I think the lawyer will point out that area. I think the government, they are afraid of something. I don't think it's all those big guys, because those big guys, government is not afraid of them. There is something which we don't know they are afraid of, and that thing may affect them. And we will say, oh, it is the government that have hand of this or something like that. So I think they are trying to cover something, but that is just, I'm just as an assuming, assumption is not that I so, but opinion, I think so.
For me, I think this is bigger than Wumi, and I'll come with this, right? Look at all these Team Wunmi people, right? For me, I think this is actually bigger than Wunmi. You see the so-called Wunmi team. I think someone actually employed them on behalf of Wunmi. I don't think it's Wumi's call, because when you look at the people actually defending Wunmi, majority of them are how can I put it? I don't want to curse them. I don't want to curse them because I don't want them to come after me, right? But
Hey, come after like how? Like how? I mean, speak, I beg.
I don't want
If you
them
cannot speak
cursing.
freely, I'll bring someone else in your place. If you're up here, you speak.
If you don't want it,
I mean, we don't champion anybody. Are we scared? If we are scared, then we don't have to be here.
Listen,
Okay.
I think
What me I will say is that some of them, they are attached to politics, they are attached to drug dealing, cartel, all this stuff, and to dark webs, they run pages. Like, I mean, this is simple. I mean, we know them. Now that you know them, then you deal away with them. Simple. That's it. It's good to know what you're dealing with so that you know how to get it out of your way. We are seeing some groups of drugs here, some boys who are pushing drugs, some groups of maybe political errand boys, or maybe dark web operators, or these anonymous pages. That's what we are seeing here. So does that mean that we should be scared of what? No, now. We own this society together. What will be like. We'll do everything. We'll do what is right. Simple. That's all we demand, is that let Mohbad get justice. This is not too much. And we demand for a better process to be taken. Now for this guy to get absolute justice. It's not too much to ask. All of those drug cartel, you say they are operating underground secretly. If they bomb, they will let them come publicly and tell you that this is what we are doing. They are all running now. They know they are committing crime. They cannot ever come here and boast of the job they are doing. Understand? So they don't appreciate it, and it's not good for the society. Should we stay silent? No, no.
And how many of these people would handle this case the way they're handling? I mean, the Team Wunmi would handle this case the way they're handling it if they were in the same shoes. Like you saying this girl should not say this, you want to kill this girl, you want to say that. No one has said Wunmi killed Mohbad, but there is no way you can say you do not know what happened in that house. Come on. You know what happened in that house. That's all people are asking for. Just say your piece and let people defend you. We can't be fighting the justice for you. You have to be the one in front while we come behind you, while we rally around you. You can't sit in the house and you're telling someone, no, you people don't stop this justice, but you're not coming out to say what you know so we can help you. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to ask another question, because I was like, every time I come on your platform, after I drop, I speak to people. Now, I'll just take you back a bit, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
The day they said Mohbad ate noodles, do you have any idea what time he ate that noodles? Was it when they came back in the morning, or was later in the afternoon and all of that?
It was in the morning. So see what happened here. According to what the Jibami narrated, in the Jibami statement, he said it is after Mohbad had ate Indomie before he vomited. So as he vomited, then later they called the nurse. In one statement. In another statement, it was reported by Adura that it was after the nurse have injected him that he vomited the Indomie that he had ate. Okay, that he had eaten. So there's one thing about this Indomie too. So let's say he ate the Indomie before. If he ate the Indomie before the nurse came, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, sure, it makes sense. He ate the Indomie before the nurse came. The nurse came at about 1 p.m. And then when he was injected, he vomited the Indomie that he ate.
No, let's hold on, Paparano. I'm going back to the nurse came on Tuesday, right? We all know the nurse came on Tuesday.
This is problem. That's where the problem is.
So we're going to now.
Sniper. The sniper. The problem we have here is this, right? When you try to ask when this Indomie was cooked or fried rice, there's problem here. Because you begin to ask, when was it cooked? Monday or Tuesday? What did Mohbad eat Monday? We don't know. Okay?
No.
So according to DJ, it was on Monday they cooked Indomie. Go on.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Because Adura said that all of them ate the Indomie together. And when was the last time you saw your brother alive? He said Monday was the last time he saw him alive. He said all through Monday, he didn't come downstairs.
Okay.
It was when the wife now shouted Egbami, that they all went upstairs to meet the wife.
Okay.
And that was on Tuesday.
Now
He said he didn't see his brother after.
The sniper, that is not DJ Bami. Read DJ Bami's statement. Go to Google right now. Read DJ Bami in Corona inquest. Put Mohbad, then you see what he said. That is another statement. Their statements are not aligning. Yeah. Do that. Put BBC. Yes.
Okay, I'll come back to that. The next
Yes,
question.
please be muted and then come back. You will see.
All right.
The date was not specified. Yes. That is your thought. Abdullah statement is different from the Jibami statement. The witness the same thing, but they are saying something different. Go on. Bayo.
Adura is saying it differently from what the other guy said. Aristocrat is in the house.
Bayo, please, can you please speak on the case? I mean, when I'm coordinating, I like it to be direct. If I call you, if you want to say something, don't accolade anybody in the house. Just, be part of the convo. Let's take things serious a little bit.
I wanted the new speakers to talk. That's why I'm calling their name. Who is ready to talk?
All right. Guys, if you're ready to talk, please unmute your mic. And then if you have anything to contribute, it's not a competition. If you're ready, you talk.
What I want to say is that considering everything we've analyzed so far this morning with Berekete, and from every indication we are seeing.
Do you want me to play so you can stop me somewhere, whatever you want, when maybe you want to get some info from their conversation?
No, I don't, except others in the box want to, but I don't.
Okay, go on.
I'm just saying that considering everything we've analyzed so far this morning at Berekete and the stand we are seeing where Berekete is sliding towards, I believe he's sliding towards giving them more time and being patient with them. You understand all of that, and I'm just want to think on my other side of my mind that I just hope he's doing his own investigations privately, but he's not letting us know. And if that not be the case, then we should, I think the way forward is that we should, organize ourselves. I don't know, a set of people. I don't know what we can do, but we need to organize ourselves and have a meeting with Berekete. We need to sit down with that man, some people who have, a knowledge of what should be done and what needed to be done now and all of that. Sit down with that man and try to talk to him. Because I'm not comfortable with the way this is going, to be honest. We need to speak to him, get him know things.
Okay, that's a beautiful idea, and I think I also support that idea. Like, for maybe like to call Berekete and then propose to Berekete if he can give us maybe 20 minutes of his time, okay, and then we'll be in the conference call. Some of us in an organized group, then we will try to brief him. Okay, on the things, probably on what we think should be done. And we'll look at it together critically alongside with him. And then we will take, we'll be able to know, okay, what to do from there. It is good to having to discuss with him instead of just staying, and waiting for whatever that comes our way. That's a beautiful idea. Who else is ready? Anybody else is ready?
Because at this moment, I would say that whatever Berekete tells Baba Mohbad will gladly do it. And so if we can get into Berekete's mind, tell him what we expect him to do while still waiting for the 10 weeks, because at this time, let me not lie to you, if you do anything against that, if you say anything that has to do with the DNA, the autopsy and the toxicology, they will shout at you and say, did you not hear it that he said 10 weeks? Let's wait for 10 weeks. But in the interim, we can still up doing something. The DNA thing is one thing. The autopsy is another thing that the government might want to fight against, the private autopsy and the toxicology. But it's going to go through some legal stands. If we can get into Berekete's mind, it's just a letter. Then I would suggest that we should add this into our discussion. It is possible. I've seen it before. The Baba Mohbad can petition the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State for a job badly done. And the case can be revisited all over again. And the case can be transferred to Abuja. he has a right. It's not going to cost him anything. He's
But
in Abuja.
say something. Yeah. Thank you very much. Listen, my man. The Minister of Information, Idris, what is his name? Mohammed Idris, that came yesterday. Okay, this man is the Minister of Information of the federal government of the nation. Okay, I think questions like knowing about forensic laboratories in Nigeria. I mean, he's in the best position to have answered those things. So what do you guys think? You should have information about whether we have those labs that can help us carry out some of these tests. So those questions should have been discussed with that man, because I don't know. It's like the purpose of that man for coming yesterday to Berekete has nothing to do with Mohbad case. That's how I see it.
I mean, I would say that he came to show solidarity on behalf of the federal government. Solidarity, and we are right behind you.
The man didn't speak on Mohbad case. How do you say solidarity?
Can I come in, please?
The man brought UNESCO with him, like to promote culture, science, and education.
Can I come in, please?
Come in.
Let me go back to it. Number one, the minister came to Berekete yesterday to promote the International Radios Day. Not because of Mohbad, not because of anything.
Exactly.
Came for what they were celebrating. And Ackman used that opportunity to throw in some things. That is how it works. You can't go to their office directly, but once you have opportunity, you throw it to them. And it was appealing to him as information minister to help him tell Tinubu. Of course, other radio station is going to other radio station, and he will discuss it. But don't think he will go and tell president directly. He will not. But it is a discussion. So once he has heard, there are discussions that goes in on the corridor. So that is what it is. On the matter that people are saying they should take the matter to Abuja, I've said this thing count number of times. It is a Lagos state matter, but it can be investigated. All they need to do is to draft people from the national as a team to the team of investigator. We revisit it and they will do it. But judicially, it will be done in Lagos. They can't take that matter out of Lagos. It's Lagos that the court will sit. But investigation can be done by federal agencies. No problem. Now, going forward, for me, today is another good day.
The Timothy case was moved to Abuja. And Falana fought it for
It was sent back to the state. And it was sent back to the state.
Timothy's case was taken to Abuja. For 2 months, there was a legal battle.
Yes.
And they won the battle. And they moved it back to
No.
It was brought back to Osun State. It was brought back to Osun
State. Follow cases.
It took them 2 months for legal battle. So that means it is possible. That means it is possible.
It happened at Osun. Now Osun has priority.
There are precedents in every country.
Precedents, Osun has precedents over the case.
Bayo, there are precedents to criminal matters in every country, even in America or in UK. If a crime is committed in a place that has legal jurisdiction, that is where you are going to handle that case, except it is a federal matter. In this case, this is an homicide case that happened in Lagos State, and Lagos State has a police command headed by a commissioner. That is why the matter is being investigated in Panti. Now, if the owner of the matter or people feel the team that is working on it have not done well, they can complain. Nigeria only have one police, unlike America that has state police, federal police, one police. Therefore, what it will be done is this, as I've said on several occasions, that we have divisional police, we have area command, we have state command, we have regional command, and federal command. This matter happened in a division, but the state accelerated it, took it above the area, take it to the state. It was handled in Panti by homicide team. Now, if the matter is not well done and people complain, the IG have the right to carry the matter and give it to the zonal AIG, who will then form a team of investigators. They will now take it to Alagbon. Alagbon is the Federal Criminal Investigation Department. It's also in Lagos State. So even matters in Abuja, they bring it to Alagbon to handle, because Alagbon is where you have the investigator. So it will still be done in Lagos. After they've done it, they will take the matter back to the states for court. It will never be tried in a federal court. It will be done in a state high court.
Yeah, in state high
Let's take
court.
that. Let's take that. And there is difference between courts and investigation. Investigation will do their own. They can do whatever they want to do. But when it comes to the judicial, it will be done within the jurisdiction. Having said that, what I want to say is this. Just as what I am propagating, it is time for people to be calling for private autopsy and toxicology. Every one of us can see that these people are playing game. I bet it with you, they did not send any sample for toxicology. They just want to send it because the ovation is getting high. And they will have done this earlier if, before it got to Berekete, some people have written these people and make us to be debating it. They should have done it earlier.
Also, if I quickly chip in, just
Yes,
take a look at Corona inquest. You were here the other time when I was quarreling them about the Hell City petition.
Yes.
That does not have any letter heading, any name. They say Lawyer Odumosun.
That guy did not come back to you now, did he? Did the guy come back to him? You told him that day to go and bring the evidence. Did he come back?
No, now.
Now, so that they behave.
Shall you get So that's what I'm saying. That people who are with Baba, they don't know what they don't know what they want. No, we are the one putting pressure here, right? People who are with Baba, they are comfortable with it. It's going on underground. They are just there like nothing.
Underground is just a facade. Don't listen to anything underground.
We don't even know why they are stationed around that man.
With the antecedent that I've seen so far, if these people are doing something, they will publicize it. They always say something. If they are not doing anything, that's when they will say underground. Today, anyway, I heard Guresi saying that they've spoken with the lawyers, they are doing some other thing. Now, this is what I want to say. I don't want to go back to the past, because I will say that in the past, before Berekete, they've not done well. This matter should have gone further than this. And there is something Berekete is doing. I want everybody to follow my line of thought. He's using his media to put this matter in the forefront. And he's not using social media. Because out there, serious people always see social media as a place where people just argue over nothing and make up story. They are making use of radio, newspaper more. Now, for everybody around Baba that are claiming they are with Baba, they should begin to make use of radio and newspaper. Serious people will read it. Any news report in newspaper, they read it. On social media, before they go to social media, it don't take. On radio, you have many radio programs. They can chip in, call in, and people talk about it everywhere in Nigeria. In Nigeria, the highest penetrating media, 65% is radio in Nigeria. It has not changed. Social media is just 10%. And I'll continue to see in penetration. And it is only the Gen Z and people that like social media that see things on social media. If you want to get news fast, go to radio and go to TV to confirm it. That is how it's done. Therefore, these people should sit down and strategize. And this is the strategy. They need to have a media strategic team. They need to have a legal strategic team. They need to have a strategic communication team and strategic relations, where they will be reaching out to officials, individuals that can give them authentic information under the table that they will use as feeder for them to strategize with the legal people. If there are issues that need legal interpretation or legal interference, the legal team should do it. For example, we were asking, did they, before now, have they asked the chief coroner? Have they asked the attorney general about this toxicology report? No. That day that I spoke, that Andy, all of them were there with Bossman, they said they will come back They did not come back with anything. I've not seen any letter they've written. Now, I'm not going to talk about going forward. They should make inquisition. Write a normal letter of inquisition. You can publish those letters. They are not legal matters. This is not a way you are showing people your strategy. You are simply asking questions. Questions that will give answer. So if government is not doing it, for example, you write letter to that DNA and forensic center. It is burnt, but they do skeletal job. If you go there, people are employed. It is the material that they burnt that they will use money to. People are still working there. Write letter to their oga there. This matter, has it gotten to you? What are you doing about it?
And maybe when I go live, I will be on the phone with them. Hopefully they'll pick up. They might not be able to disclose much information because of the HIPAA law, but my partner is a government agent who has had access to classified information. So she will be able to get more in-depth information for us. Maybe not today, maybe by tomorrow, but I will speak to the department today. This has been my fight for justice. We need intelligent people around Baba. You need to know enough to ask enough questions. I tried to get through to Berekete today to ask some cogent questions when that man was talking. Unfortunately, I could not. So what are we going to do? I don't understand what have been done. Let them even give us the result of the autopsy that they did in Nigeria. Timothy, autopsy, everything was done in Nigeria. Why did they send out the toxicology? Toxicology only takes few weeks. The last time we called, they took 33 days. I think when you guys were researching it in your book or in Google, people were saying 60 days. Give and take, it should have been back by now. So what is holding it up? What is it? What are they trying to tell us? The colos in a system, drugs, amphetamine, heroin, cocaine, or what are we looking for that is taking this long? We will see if they've received it and if it is in the queue. I'm going to try and go live. Maybe Papariano said he wants to leave. I'm going to try and go live today and see. And I will be on the phone with them while I'm on today. So we will see, because there are not people around Baba. When we were around Baba, we were asking questions. I was texting things to the lawyer. I don't understand what is going on now. Everybody is just tired. You know, things are not done the right way. That's why I kept saying that we cannot all put all our eggs in one basket. We need to diversify. We need to spread our wings, division of labor. You, this department, handle this. Berekete, you handle this. Zawawu, you handle this. Concerned citizen, you handle this. But no, we all now focus. This is big. And they are just, they're just harming us. And Berekete doing wonderfully well, a very good job exposing a lot of things. But if he's giving us the expo, there should be background people working on exposés, working on them, taking advantage of this information Berekete is bringing up to light. But I don't understand, but like I said, it's been difficult. Regarding what Mr. Aristocrat was saying earlier, we spoke. Mr. Aristocrat and myself, we talk off camera. We talk on the phone, on cell phone. The information he gave me that came from Miss Anne Azuko, she's not on the, I don't see her on the panel. I already worked on it. I already sent it to our lawyer. He already responded to me. I sent the response to Mr. Aristocrat. Mr. Aristocrat gave me some information and insight. I forwarded it back to the lawyer. I'm going to be calling him on the phone today. How can we go about it? That is how things work. Okay, I got an information, you sent it, I forwarded it to Aristocrat. Hey, see, I screenshotted it, send it to him. He said, yes, I agree with him, but we can go through this way, talk to him like this. I'm like, okay, I will. Connect Mr. Aristocrat to the lawyer. He can explain better. You see, I don't understand what is going on. All this Baba team, this and that. it's and there's nothing, I don't understand. There's nothing secret in this case anymore. If Berekete tell us now, I'm going to go speak to somebody secretly. Why is Berekete saying it on the public? They say, oh, you bring everything to the open. Is it not an open case? It should be opened up policy. Is it not an open case? Should I be doing it secret? What is secret here? Guys, thank you for the audience.